Previously on the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
The project to transplant humans on another planet is officially suspended as of now. Humanity's fate is sealed. And just kidding, I'm gonna tase you. That's right, you thought I was done with the tasing. Foolish Takumi. I'm never done with the tasing or the brainwashing. I thought you would have learned that in the fucking milk ending. Get back to your milk, Takumi. Hey, what are you doing, Tak? God damn it, fuck.
And now back to Zero Escape 4, The Infinity Files. Hello! NicoB! Back with some more of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Where we last left off.
You know what?
Fuck humanity! Bam! Die, Sirei!
And so it was that the members of the STU go out into the wilderness to find and see if they can form a pact with the Futurans. And they do. It's actually pretty easy. We just have to talk to them for like 5 seconds. We meet Commune, who's a little babu and is leader of the people for some reason. And almost immediately upon meeting her, we are now just best friends. There's also a bunch of rebel forces with her that we don't ever see, but they're there. Don't worry. They're doing things. But anyway, we gotta stop fetching this. She's gonna come out and murder us. Holy shit, who's that? That's just a guy. I don't know, his name's Delshia or something. Look how strong he is. Oh, I got shot with an arrow. He left. Oh wait, he's back again. He got shot with the arrow again. We killed him this time. Bye. He's dead. Vetches is here. Oh shit. Let's kick her ass too. All right, she's dead. Oh god. Nozomi and Gamine are both dying. Who do I pick? Nozomi. All right, she becomes a teacher. I mean, Commune. Okay, you guys lead the rebellion, but Takumi's sad. The end. And yeah, that was the rebellion route. Yeah, so I've had some time to sit on this, and I'm gonna say right now, I think this might be my least favorite route of the game. I think this route, conceptually is great, but execution-wise, not so great. And I'm glad it wasn't just me. I was just like reading the comments about this, how like, yeah, everyone just kind of feels the same way, that this route just kind of goes way too fast. Like, it feels like it needed way more time to cook, to let us simmer on things. Things just happen way too easily in this route. Like, I don't love that Commune just immediately sort of just kind of rolls with trusting us or something. I wish it, like, I feel like there could have been this build up and tension of like actually forming a relationship with the Futurans, but we just do it so easily. And we also had a bunch of time skips in here, which I feel like we could have instead used for that like build up, right? And it also feels like the ending is kind of bullshit to me, because to me, like, the reason why this whole route was kind of throwing me off was like, everything's going too well. Everything's going so swimmingly, which is so like opposite of how the game usually goes. And only at the very, very, very end did they just decide to go like, oh wait, we need fucking some kind of tragic thing. All right, Nozomi and Commune, pick one. And then there you go. There's your bittersweet ending. And it's just like, it feels like such a cop-out. And even the endings themselves feel like they really weren't given much time. I don't know, this one just unfortunately felt like a route that just didn't get the love it deserved, because it absolutely could have been a banger route. It's such a cool concept. And I still think the ideas that were introduced here, like that we meet Commune, that we actually do sort of form this alliance, the idea that, oh, this actually was an avoidable thing, all we had to do was like talk to somebody, is really cool. It's really interesting. It just didn't have enough time to actually like do stuff with it. And I'd say even like, again, people are saying this is introduced late in the game, which could have contributed to it. And I think I agree, but we had some time skips here, man. We had quite a few time skips, in fact, that felt like they could have been used instead to help the writing here. I just feel like the writing for this route was a little flat. And it's funny, I say that like after I'd said the previous episode how like, I'm sure there's gonna be a few routes in here that are just not as good as the others, and I immediately hop into one that is definitely not as good as the others. Like I said, this to me feels like the second scenario route, just not as good, just not as interesting. Like, I think it would have absolutely sucked to get to this route and be introduced to Delshia this way. Like, I'm like, damn, this really did not do Delshia any justice at all. Like, it makes it feel like a joke. And he's just like done, because he comes out and he gets hit by the same fucking arrow again. And he's like, oh shit, fuck, I don't know why I didn't remember it this time. And along those same lines, last episode, Team Dust 215 said, I agree with Nico's sentiment, honestly. Things here happen way too fast. Oh no, we have to kill Shion. Cut to them killing Shion. Oh no, Vetch just wants us to die with her. Cut to black screen with explosion. The aftermath with Commune and Nozomi just so happening to be hidden by shrapnel. Oh no, we have to sacrifice Commune and Nozomi. Cut to the future to see how things worked out. It's so unsatisfying compared to previous endings. Now they were fleshed out. Even the Milk Root one, where Takumi returns to reality. They didn't even introduce Commune to the glory of milk when spending time with her. Such wasted potential. I know, it's like, all of the ideas are sound. And this is where like, it really shows you how like, the difference between like good ideas and good execution. And a lot of the other ones, like the Milk Root could have absolutely been a fucking like, oh, this root fucking blows, dude, right? If it was treated the same way it was treated here. But it actually wasn't. It actually, funny enough, ended up having a good bit of time given to each concept, right? Like, as much as a sort of non sequitur, it was teaching Takamaru how to play poker and get better with it. It was surprisingly entertaining and funny. The moments with Edo and Takumi as he realizes he's trapped in his little mind prison, you know? Like, I actually like that route way more than I sort of thought I would. And this would just kind of blast through it. It feels like this one should have been one that wasn't like that, you know? Maybe there's other ones where I'll feel like, I'll be fine with that, right? Maybe it'll be something really goofy. But to me, this was such like a good idea. It's such an interesting concept that doesn't see its full potential. But anyway, Team Dusk, thank you so much for your unfortunately accurate comment. And is that reason you are comment of the day? But yeah, it wasn't just his comment. I saw quite a few other comments that sort of felt the same way. I saw a few that still really like this route. And I think the ideas of this route are great. I think even some of the major plot beats of this route are great. It's just how we get there. It's just how we tell that part in that story. Just made it so unsatisfying. Oh, another thing you guys did bring up though is the whole thing with Sirei and me being like, well, never mind. I guess he is a piece of shit or whatever. It's not so much that he did essentially warn us before. And I knew that. I mean, I did hear him say like, you know, you're going to have to destroy me, right? That, you know, yeah, we have to kill him in order to move on. But I didn't forget that. But the thing that was sort of didn't like connect with me is that like, oh, he then immediately was like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to blow you up now, right? That wasn't necessarily him and his desires. It was that his innate programming does not allow for defiance, essentially. So like we can't just like kill him and get away with it, right? He's like, no, if that's gonna happen, then I like flight or fight response kicking in here. That is built into his programming. I have to do this. So what makes Sirei kind of an interesting character is that everything he does is based on the will of humanity and his innate programming. So while humanity itself at that point was very sympathetic to us, right? The like program that had built around what like was the collection of all of mankind's desires essentially was sympathetic in that moment to us. It's still like the actual like how he was made was essentially like he wouldn't allow that. And that's why he even said we have to destroy him, but it was like, all right, well, unfortunately I still have to kill you. So that's why he was actually not that upset when we figured out a way around it. And he was like, all right, perfect. Go ahead and kill me now. You know, like, I think it was more like he was actually even hoping that that's how we would, you know, be able to do it. That's what would happen. So, okay, that's fair. I think that's what makes, yeah, like his story kind of cool in that way, right? And like I said, even at the time, that is still consistent with his character, right? I was initially surprised that he was even letting us do this when compared to later on when he was like ready to blow us the fuck up. But then it was like, oh wait, no, he's still gonna do it. So, but yeah, I imagine that Commune is probably gonna show up in other routes. I hope she gets better. I hope she gets more sauce in the other routes. I liked her. She was very nice and very sweet. It just felt like, again, like most of this route, it was just rushed way too quickly. But okay, we got 2 more endings, just like that. I think we're up to like 7 endings now. But on the same route, we did have the option to say no to join the rebellion. And to me, I'm like, I legit have no idea why I would say no. Like, actually no idea. I'm gonna be curious to even hear Takumi explain his reasoning for this. Because to me, this is like, this one makes no sense to me. Like, we literally came out here for the purpose of reaching out to them. Why would I say no? We just like don't trust you? I don't know if this is gonna still be part of the rebellion route or whatever. I don't, if it is, I don't know if I foresee this going necessarily, if this is gonna be any more interesting than what we went through. But no, for no reason. No, fuck you, Kami. We fucking just stabbed the shit out of her. Ah! I say no. Fuck. So, Takumi.
He's right. Steel sounds way too good to be true. It could be a trap.
It apparently was. It in fact was actually so good that you would be shocked that it was in fact also true. Yeah, things are what the fuck? Yeah, things are happening way too fast. Oh, wow. Wow, look at him commenting. He's like, this route doesn't make any sense. Hold on, I'm actually curious. Am I still on the Rebellion route? It is. It's still called Rebellion route. Yeah, things are happening way too fast. We need to slow shit down. Be natural to think she's a spy sent here by Veshness.
You misunderstand. We've been observing you and your actions. That's why we knew this was the right time to reach out.
Even more reason for us not to trust you. I think we should take her in for interrogation.
Yeah, fucking kill her, ain't no just doing good shit.
What? No, stay away from me. Everyone, just calm down.
We all began closing in on commune. But then, suddenly... shit, I died. It all happened in an instant. Commune starts swinging some kind of weapon around wildly and stabbed Nozomi with it. Nozomi's dead. Wait. Why did Nozomi get stabbed? Why not me? Nozomi wasn't even... Was Nozomi trying to, like, save her? What? How did she get stabbed? Blood spread out in Nozomi's mouth and she fell to the ground. No, this can't be happening. Why had be Nozomi? Seriously. Nozomi wasn't like the rest of us. She couldn't be brought back. Rage coursed through my body. It all came rushing out as a bestial scream. I slashed Kami with Infuser in a fit of rage.
Is this how you killed my mother too? Oh, you monsters!
Yeah, it is. I don't give a shit.
Curse you, vile, wicked invaders!
You should have just stabbed Takumi instead of Nozomi.
I stared down at the two dead bodies laying at my feet, and then I licked my blade.
What had I done? Time passed.
Day 800. I've fucking been out here. How long has it been?
Wow. Damn. Tommy with this cool outfit, though. Got a gas mask on, fucking cool suit.
Widespread radiation invaders attacking day and night. Planet future included became a hellscape. Future sent out countless invaders to kill the Earthlings. And when they arrived in the artificial satellite, Earthlings fired them off with a brutal chemical warfare. It was hellish. Now it was hell itself. Caught between the future ends of humanity. We had nowhere to go. I hadn't seen any of my friends in years. I didn't know they were still alive.
Where did they go? What the hell happened?
I was the one who brought on this hell. If only I made a different choice then. Yeah. But I had no time to use this regrets. Fuck that. I don't care if I could maybe travel back in time again. I still with my fuser in hand, running from invaders and radiation to live, to survive. To survive the hell was now my life purpose. Even though I also didn't even remember what else there was to live for.
Wow, dude. Holy shit. Damn. Wow. Okay, that might be. That might be. That was definitely... You picked the wrong choice. So those are definitely still in here. Those are definitely still in this game. There is not like a... Look at that. I instantly got an ending from that. I thought I was going to go on a bit further, but no. Okay, there are definitely some... Nah, you picked the bad one. And I guess it's fitting that it would happen on this route where everything is fucking blitzkrieg through, right? Wow, that one, this is definitely the worst one. Rebellion route is definitely the worst one overall, and then it led to what is arguably the worst ending of just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, Nozomi's fucking dead. And you kill her too, you're like,
I will say, at the very least, it's kind of hilarious. It is kind of funny. It's kind of so bad, it's kind of funny. All right, let's get the fuck away from this route, please. Let me get the fucking hell away from this route. Let's decide Ava's fate, okay? I actually do feel like this will likely lead to Ava killing us. Like, my prediction for this route is that we're all going to die. She's gonna kick the shit out of us, and hey, come on, let's be honest. We kind of deserve it. But I don't know. I like Ava a lot, you know? So I almost do kind of want to see this just to see if I actually favor her. You know, maybe she'll actually get a happy ending. I don't know. I mean, I think her brain is fucked at this point. So I think like Takumi, I think she's sort of screwed. Takumi in the milk ending. I think Ava is probably screwed, but I don't really want to kill her anyway. So, you know, I do kind of want to see where this goes, even if it is inevitably probably going to lead to us getting killed or something, or her going crazy and murdering us. That said, though, here's the interesting thing about this route. We have now technically done all of the routes that happen after we have learned the truth of what happened. So this is technically the moment before that. We had to kill Ava in order for Shoma to remember, right? So maybe this will lead to us not remembering. At this point, we still think we're human. Let's see. And again, this is another believable choice. That like, yeah, like, I don't want to kill Ava. Who would want to kill Ava? No, I do. This is one I sort of foresee not going all the way to 100 days either, just for the fact that I think she will kill us before then. No, I won't allow it. I can't do this. This isn't about the truth or how important it is. I can't sacrifice Ava's life to get to it. It's going too far.
Takumi. Letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time.
And we can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. You're saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway, right? Well, what if we don't? I want to find a way. I don't want to throw Ava's life away. For better or worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now.
Takumi. You're following your heart. I respect that. Wish I could back you up on this, you know? But she's the only commander left. I don't like it either, but it's the only way.
Nah, Shoma, trust me, I don't know if we really want to know this truth, to be honest. We've already on that route, gone down that path. It doesn't end well for us.
Releasing Ava from her pain will release us from all the secrets, all the lies.
Why can't you understand that?
I'm telling you, none of that is worth killing a friend for.
It's all right. Please do not hesitate to kill.
No, Ava, don't say that. It's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? And we now understand what that reason is, right? She's got a daughter-oo. That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive, no matter what the cost.
My true feelings. No, I don't want to die.
I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm prepared for that. But you have to die. You'll never know the truth.
Oh shit, is Shoma gonna die?
Goodbye, Ava.
Uh-oh. With a final tortured scream, Shoma began rushing toward Ava. Wow. Shoma really is like... He really is consumed by this. Damn. Shoma, no, stop. He's not even gonna listen to Takumi. He slipped past me and launched himself at her.
I don't want...
Where did the sound effect go? I noticed that too when we like stabbed like other moment when we like we killed Shia on that one where there was like no sound effect. Splat. Die, Shoma.
Shoma!
Yeah, get that suck. I recalled in shock the gruesome scene that played out over the next few seconds. At the last moment, Ava had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven her weapon right through Shoma's heart. A huge amount of blood, or rather cryptoglobin, started pouring from the wound and flowing into the former commander.
Ava! I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure to the very end.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't blame Ava, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her. Ava, please! You need to stop!
No, don't stop. Give him the suck. Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shoma, but it was already too late.
No!
Oh, shit. That's weird. His head turned to a mummy, but his hands are still normal.
Shoma is... No!
Yeah, that's a good shit.
Everyone, restrain her!
We all braced ourselves for another battle. But rather than fight, Ava tottered unsteadily on her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground right next to Shoma's dried up, desiccated body. Why? Why did it turn out like this? Once Ava was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave for Shoma and laid him to rest next to the others. All I'd wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying. Instead, I'd saved one life at the cost of another.
How could this happen?
Shoma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
Well, this does also ensure that we never find out the rest of the truth. And you know what? Yeah, it's maybe probably a good thing at this point. Whatever the one last secret Shoma had been so obsessed with was, we never learned the truth about it now. I didn't care about that, though. We had a much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Ava. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin, lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell she was still alive. But that didn't change the fact that she'd killed a member of our team, in spite of her brainwashing. That wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. Spent a restless night worrying over what would happen next, until finally... Day 64.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Hey, listen, that only pops up every now and then at this point, okay?
Here's like, yeah, I gotta take this opportunity, right? I gotta reinforce that shit in my brain so that I never forget, ever. Even many years after this playthrough is done. It's important. Never forget the creed, penguins. Never forget the creed.
I was awake now, but the living nightmare I'd experienced yesterday hadn't gone away. This was cold, hard reality. Reality where Ava had killed Shoma. I'm just curious, does it say the name of what the root... Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I was actually curious, like, does it actually tell you what the root name is? It doesn't. It doesn't actually tell you until you get the ending. That's good. That's actually, I think that's a good thing. It doesn't spoil it for you. I hadn't really paid attention to see if it does, but how have things gone so far off track? Why couldn't it stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. You talk to the others and figure out what to do about this. To the cafeteria. Is she in her cage here? I assume she is, or in the infirmary or something. Over in the cafeteria, everybody looks solemn. Is Shoma, or I'm sorry, is Sirei alive? Has Tsubasa finished repairing him? I don't even remember. He might not actually be around. Over the cafeteria, everybody looks so solemn. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense.
Ava's been in her cage ever since yesterday.
I see. It's a necessary precaution. If she goes crazy like that again, Kaku could be in danger. Shoma used to be in charge of the key. We put it in the war room for now.
You think we ought to move Ada's cage to a corner of the schoolyard?
I think so. Leaving him near Ava the way she is now would be asking for trouble.
Yeah, it's probably the safest choice right now, especially with Sirei still out of action. Is there any chance Tsubasa can fix Sirei?
She hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. So I'm too worried about other stuff.
Yeah, okay. Ava went ahead and killed Shoma and Sirei. Even I've got to tip my hat to her. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Ava that killed him, too.
Shoma's the one who attacked her first. We could probably rule killing him as self-defense.
Technically, this whole war was self-defense, at least from Ava and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that, but this wasn't the time to point it out. It was the fact that we were still struggling to come to terms with it.
Yeah,
it's interesting because this time around, too, and the reason why, like, Shoma technically killed Ava in the other route, too. But, like, Takumi essentially, like, reinforced to Ava that, no, you don't want to die, right? And she was like, oh, that's right, I don't want to die.
Self-defense? I don't know about that. He's never really been one of us. She used to be our enemy. She only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, you all saw what she looked like when she killed Shoma and took his cryptoglobin, right?
Yeah, it was pretty intense. She was like some kind of monster. It's a good thing we put her back in her cage, isn't it?
Perhaps, but will that be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her under control.
What are you getting at? You're saying it's too risky to allow Ava to live, right? You want to kill her.
Doesn't seem fair. Just because she might be dangerous.
Mind nothing. She killed Shoma. We'll never be seen with someone like that around. Or do you just want to wait around till she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else?
She stopped being a member of this team the moment she killed one of us. Gotta treat her like any other enemy now.
You too, Takamaru? I know you don't want this, Takumi. That's why I won't force the decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Ava with the appropriate amount of caution.
Just so long as I'm not the one who has to guard her. I want to be your next victim.
Ava was fast becoming a target of mistrust and fear, and it wasn't entirely unjustified. There wasn't really anything I could say to argue her case, so I just left. The whole special defense unit was avoiding Ava now. Not just her, they also started to look at me differently. I didn't have to ask why. I was the one who insisted on saving Ava from Shoma. My insistence that she tell us how she really felt was probably why she'd snapped too. Or snapped too, yeah. I was just trying to stop Shoma from doing something he'd regret. If I'd stayed quiet, he'd still be alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped him, he'd have killed Ava. Damn it. What was I supposed to do? I knew there was no real answer to that question, but that just made my remorse stronger. I stayed in my room for the rest of that day. My thoughts continued to torment me long into the night. Day 65. It's morning. I don't think the others will feel like talking to me right now. At least not until we settle the issue of what we're going to do with Ava. And I wonder how she's doing. How does she feel? Being shut up in her cage while we decide her fate for her. Maybe I'll go check on her before I could do anything else. I went to the courtyard and made my way towards Ava's cage.
Look her sitting down here looking all cute.
In spite of all the chaos she caused a few days ago, she was sitting there quietly just like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. We'd taken another of her freedoms away from her. Her expression didn't change when she noticed me.
Have you come to punish me, Mr. Sumino? I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle, but I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished. I will accept any punishment. Please, pass your judgment on me.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Ava.
It was only the way she is because Sirei obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shoma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she was now, all that was lost on her.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out? I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight. I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now. Really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood. I will remain here on standby until further notice.
Aw. I left the courtyard without coming to any new conclusions. I still didn't think Ava killing Shoma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this, in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war, after all. Shoma's death had brought a lot of stuff into focus, stuff I've been trying not to think about. Namely, what we'd done to Ava, how we were trampling her dignity, treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war, and humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did they really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? No, it absolutely doesn't. What we're doing isn't right. Despite my worries, I somehow managed to slip into a light, restless sleep. Yeah, not to mention also, like Shoma essentially died to save Ava. It's almost like killing her now is almost like, well, then all right, Shoma died for nothing. That morning, I decided to go see Ava again. Couldn't explain why, but I felt like I need to talk to her some more.
How are you feeling today, Ava?
My physical condition is the same as ever,
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I stayed and talked with Ava for a while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it a conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Ava after all. This was just what was left of her after Sirei had removed any part of her personality that might have given us trouble. That got me thinking, what was the real Ava like? Not the Ava enemy commander, but Ava, the Futuran, the person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared about the most?
Ava, did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
Oh. I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't really expecting a reply. But my question had an effect on her.
Family.
Huh? Ava! Ava! What is it? What's the matter?
Stop it! No!
Ava! Ava, please get a hold of yourself!
Something was seriously wrong here. Ava jerked around erratically, a look of agony on her face, and then... she slumped over motionless, like a puppet whose strings had been cut.
Ava? She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
Hit the nail on the head there, Takumi. It's not even just her sister anymore, it's her actual daughter, too. Should I tell the others about it? No, those think she went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. I better stay quiet. As I stood there looking down at Ava, or at her, Ava's lips parted, ever so slightly and moved.
Mune.
Hey, there it is. Aw. I wonder who Kabi's father is then, you know? I stuck to my decision and didn't tell anyone about Ava's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. But I couldn't stop thinking about what she'd said when she passed out. What was it again? Commune? Could that be someone's name? Seems like asking about her family was what triggered that weird reaction. If she mentioned commune after that, then... Day 67. Things were still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria a little later than usual so I wouldn't run into them.
Huh?
Alright, no one's here. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like that ever since I saved Ava. I didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shoma's death. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about Ava. Maybe go check on her again.
Takumi.
Oh, hey Nozomi.
You've been going to talk to Ava a lot lately.
Yeah, I guess. Is that a problem?
Not a problem exactly. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you should stop.
Huh?
I can tell what you're thinking. What happened wasn't Ava's fault. It's just because of the brainwashing. But if you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks.
Nozomi was right, of course. She summed up the whole situation pretty well. Seeing me go and talk to Ava every day, it wouldn't be unusual for the others to start getting suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning.
I'm sorry. What I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, you're all Ava has right now. If you stop going to see her, she'll be the target of everyone's hate, with no one to turn to. But I'd rather that happen than see everyone turn on you. I had to say something.
Aw. Even now, she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. Nozomi's such a good person. Better than I'll ever be. No, really. Thank you. But I'm going to keep seeing Ava.
What?
I'm not doing it for her. This is the only way I can deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shoma killed and for making Ava the way she is. Heck, even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the Futurans home from them. I've been complicit in so much horrible stuff. Feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Ava helps. Somehow.
Takumi.
Our conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. I went to the courtyard to talk to Ava again. As usual, she answered all my questions with a dull, emotionless look on her face. In spite of that, when I talked to her, the miasma of guilt choking my heart felt a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her, just in a different way from before.
It looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood. Goodbye, Mr. Sumino.
She looks kind of restless. She's trying to tell me something.
Ava, is there something on your mind?
Mr. Sumino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore. Even if it's not by your own choice. You're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield. And we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
My words could probably have rung false if I were speaking to the real Ava. If I really cared about her, I would have released her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better by offering something else. A token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
Ava, I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
Yeah, me too.
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's gotta be something, right? Is there, say, anyone you really miss right now?
The same way I miss Karua.
You said someone's name last time. Commune. Do you know who that is?
Commune.
Oh god, set her off again. The moment she heard the name, Ava's face went pale.
Oh no, not again.
Wish I hadn't mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Ava began thrashing around like she had last time. But with one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
Nope.
What the?
My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
Gotta be kidding. The brainwashing's wearing off? The look in Ava's eyes had changed. It had gone from a beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. It was the same way she looked when I tried to talk to her the first time, before Sirei took her away for his emergency treatment.
Please, no! No more! Don't mess with my head again! Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
It probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
You have to stop yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now Sirei is not here to operate the machine. Ava's brainwashing is gone for good. But if Hiriko and the others find out she's her old self again...
Listen to me, Ava. You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life? Oh wait, you're...
My frantic pleading finally got through to her, and she began to calm down. She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity. But that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I think I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me. You're... Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy.
Damn. See, I was not expecting her to break out of this shit and actually get back to some semblance of who she was before. I figured it was like Takumi at this point, just been happening too many times.
Did you mean what you said just now? You really want to save me?
I do. Please, believe me.
It was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Ava's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sirei, he brainwashed me. Now that I've broken free of it, The risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits. It's like you said. If the others find out, it could be the end for me.
She's still afraid, but she's thinking rationally. This is the real Ava, huh? She was a commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd be able to handle herself in a crisis. Feels like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though. Yeah, holy shit. This one's got me by the balls right now, bro. I absolutely wanted to see this. I absolutely wanted to see the real Ava. I was hoping that there was a root in here somewhere.
But that begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
If I can, then yes. I'll try.
You'd betray your own team for me?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been. It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me?
Yeah.
All right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now, though? I don't have any kind of concrete plan. I have to think of something. I probably shouldn't stick around here too much longer. People get too suspicious. This will all be for nothing.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Ava smiled sadly. Reluctantly, I walked away, leaving her locked up in that cage for another day. Never expected Ava to break out of her brainwashing. And so completely, too. Yeah, it's interesting. It's actually consistent, too, right? Because it's the same fucking thing that happened with Takumi, right? A strong enough emotional response to something. And for Takumi, it was Karua, right? Remembering what he came back in time for. And obviously for Ava, it'd be commune. And again, can you already just see the difference, by the way, of how this route that we are on now compared to the last route we were on, how well this is paced? Like, it didn't immediately, it wasn't like I said commune, like she said commune, the first one, and then suddenly she's just broken out of it and it's done. No, like we went through a phase where she's like family, and she started to like break a bit, and then muttered commune. I came back the next day, brought it up to her again, and then she fucking broke free, right? Like, this one is taking its time, and it's like I'm only sort of noticing this again because we just had a route where that was like the pacing was just all over the place. It was way too fast, and now I feel like I'm back to the regular game pace, like the actual like the better scenarios pace, right? Which is a good pace, you know? This could be a big problem. Keeping a secret like this won't be easy. Why did it have to happen now, though? How did she do it? She's been acting a little strangely, but that only started at the end of our last battle. In other words, when she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin. Did doing that make Ava strong enough to break free of Sirei's programming? Yeah, I think it's probably a combination of that and the mention of commune. It's not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the one who made the choice to save her and set all this in motion. I need to be prepared for what this could mean for me. Depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse position than ever. But that doesn't matter. I made my decision, and I have to take responsibility for it. Day 68. After eating a quick, simple breakfast in the cafeteria, I made my way to the courtyard when no one was watching. Naturally, I was going to talk to Ava about the future.
Takumi Sumino.
When Ava saw me, she dropped her act, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Despite her rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now, almost like she was warming up to me.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
I guess I deserve that much, at the very least.
We are enemies, after all. You and I, we're enemies. Invaders, and the invaded.
Ava stared at me intently, her gaze burning with a dozen warring emotions. Anger, hatred, grief, and more besides.
Why did you attack us? If you'd never come to Futurum, none of this would have happened.
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally. You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
I like this is all voice acted, by the way. If I had to put a name to the emotion on Ava's face now, I'd have to call it pity. Compassion, maybe. I guess in her eyes, we were just misled soldiers made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand. And still don't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive? They didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Huh?
Something seemed odd about Ava's attitude. Could it be?
Ava, do you remember a member of our team named Shoma? Shoma Genzaki.
Shoma. Yes, I remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. What's happened to him?
Uh-oh, she doesn't remember. I was right. Eva doesn't remember killing Shoma. She just say her memory is still a little fuzzy. What now? Should I tell her? No, that shock might be too much for her. But I've got to tell her something.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he?
He died. In battle.
Oh. I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Aw, Shoma would fucking kill to see her like this. Seriously. Not to mention, like, her actually, like, acknowledging that, like, she actually, that his kindness actually did, you know, affect her. If it was too observant for me to hide the truth completely, but at least I was able to hold back the most important detail for now.
He was kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
Yeah, he was a good guy. And a much braver, kinder person than he ever gave himself credit for.
You've had it hard too, haven't you?
Ava spoke with a kind of sympathy that I instinctively knew was sincere. Even shut up in this cage behind enemy lines, she still found it in her heart to consider my feelings. Obviously, Shoma wasn't the only brave, kind soul around here.
You're not worried about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other heroes? We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way. I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
With that, I finally understood. Ava and I may have been on different sides, born different planets, but we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people. With our homes and families on the line, we've been left with no choice. We didn't choose this life. It was chosen for us.
It's the same for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either. It's too bad we had to meet like this. In another time and place, we might have been...
Eva couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. Couldn't say anything to comfort her either. I just stared into her big, sad eyes. Aw. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching and made my way back inside. She doesn't remember what she did to Shoma. This could be bad. Veshna said the commanders are forbidden to absorb another person's cryptoglobin. When Ava does remember, she won't just have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't deserve it, but breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos, too. Shit, I didn't even think of that. I can't do that to her. I better keep it a secret a little longer. I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I didn't notice someone else coming down the hallway towards me until they spoke up.
Takumi!
Huh? Oh, hey, Tsubasa. Don't repair Sirei!
Feels like a while since we talked, huh? Are you okay? You look kind of pale.
I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all.
Same here, but I'm one step closer to fixing Sirei now.
No! Oh, so the repairs are going well.
Yep, Moko and some of the others went out and found me a bunch of useful materials. And Ugamu found a bunch of data and schematics and stuff on the war room computer.
How long do you think it'll be until we can fix him? Oh, fucking man. No, don't fix him. We don't need him anymore. We don't need him. We don't fucking need him anymore.
If the way things are going now, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think Shion missed him too. He hasn't appeared since Sirei got destroyed, you know. I'm worried about him. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Gotta fuel up so I can keep working. See ya!
I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room, feeling more uneasy than ever. So she really is going to fix Sirei. Now things are looking really bad. If Sirei comes back and hears Ava's been acting strange, he's sure to look into the cause thoroughly. Then the fact that the brainwash has come undone is bound to come out. Tsubasa says she'd be done in another 3 days. That makes day 71 my time limit. It doesn't leave me a lot of time. What should I do? Day 69, nice. After breakfast, I once more made my way to the courtyard to talk to Ava. We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little more about Futurum and his people. As we talked, I gradually became aware of something. I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came into our heads, it was a nice way to get away from everything for a while.
You know, the more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too. Maybe we share a common ancestor somewhere in the distant past.
Sounds like something out of a sci-fi story. But it wouldn't be all that strange at this point.
Ava suddenly stopped talking and looked at profound sorrow across her face.
Is something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Daughter? You have kids?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Well, technically, she is adopted.
Oh, hey. That wasn't never clarified, I don't think. Yeah.
Her name is Commune. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
Commune. So she was remembering her family.
Her birth parents tried to oppose Veshness and were executed.
Ah.
She killed them right in front of her. Commune has suffered so much already. I just want her to be happy. Don't look so worried. We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet, what kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters. Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
Yeah, that's right. I mentioned that before. The boxes.
Blessings? Calamity?
Boxes!
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish.
Like the Dragon Balls!
And 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened. It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential. After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace. We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies as well. My sister, that is, Veshness, was at the forefront of that change in attitude. Commune's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
I saw fear, sadness, and powerlessness reflected in Ava's eyes. I was still getting used to seeing her express so much emotion.
My poor Commune. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
Aw. Just a replacement. Somehow I doubted that. When Eva talked about commune, her whole being radiated love. The kind of love that only a real mother could feel. Seeing her like this seemed to make everything fall into place. And the last of my doubts disappeared.
Listen, Eva. I've made up my mind.
I crouched down in front of the cage so I could look her in the eye, face to face.
I'm going to get you out of here.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed, or brainwashed again.
Either way, it amounted to this Eva disappearing forever. I didn't want that. And for some reason, I don't think Shoma would have either.
You really mean it, don't you? But what about you, Takumi? If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I didn't have an answer for her, not one I could put into words anyway. The camaraderie I felt for Eva before, the sympathy I felt for her now, the guilt of being part of an invading force, they were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason, or maybe it was all the reason I needed.
I guess it's because this war isn't what I thought it was. Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore. That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can. That's really all there is to it.
And the right thing is saving me.
Saving you. And reuniting you with Commune.
Oh.
And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully. Maybe I'm being hypocritical. Or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that.
Yeah, the thing is, unfortunately, like, Sirei will literally never allow that. Like, never allow us to, like, to not just, like, to find peace any other way than to wiping everybody out. Which is why reviving at this point is a bad idea.
I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
Takumi, thank you.
Aw. And just like that, my future had been decided. Now I knew what I had to do. It was best to do it sooner rather than later. I get everything ready today and carry out the plan tomorrow. On day 70, I was going to set Eva free. So you have to beat the shit out. Yeah. Ava, I'm gonna need you to punch me in the face or something. I got up early before the morning announcement. I went over everything in my mind one last time, then head to the Ava's cage. First, I hand her a small knife to cut her restraints with. Wow, they really did move the cage. The cage is gone. Where the hell? Do you see moving like the gymnasium or something? Ado just chilling in there. Hello? Has anyone forgot about me?
Phew, I can finally move my arms again and legs again. Those ropes are really tight around my chest too. My giant booba!
Yeah, you mentioned that. All that's left now is to unlock the cage. But knowing Hiroko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of extra security in place to tip them off if it's open. So when I do open it, get out of here as fast as you can.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I held her gaze for a few moments and smiled. It's too late for second thoughts now. I've come this far. I'm not backing down.
Thank you, Takumi. I'm truly grateful. Peaceful negotiation might not be possible while Veshtis is still in charge. But I'll do what I can for you. Whatever happens to me from here on, I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Ava, I want to say something clever, something meaningful, but I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. Instead, I fumbled with the key I'd gotten from the war room, which thrust into the lock. Huh?
What's wrong, Takumi?
That's weird. It's not opening. The key won't fit.
Are you sure it's the right key?
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
It's the right one, all right. I just switched it with a dummy.
Hiriko! In a flash, 3 more figures appeared and surrounded me. Gaku, Yugamu, Takamaru!
Such a pity. I didn't think you'd really try to release the prisoner.
How could you let her get it inside your head? You're supposed to be the leader here.
I didn't want to believe it either. Now that we've caught you in the act, we can't let this slide. You betrayed us, Takumi. Ain't no way I'm accepting you as a leader anymore. What's going on? How'd you guys know? Oh, fucker. God damn it. Piece of shit. No. No, dude. Why? I guess Tsubasa finished him early.
Well, looks like you're going back to the milk ending, Takumi.
You got bigger things to worry about. You've really done it now, Sumino. Sirei? Why? I thought the repairs weren't done yet.
Hooray!
Go on, it's just that good. Thanks to her, your beloved commanding officer's back and better than ever. A good thing, too. I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake.
No.
And it seems like Ava snapped out of her brainwashing all on her own, too. Did absorbing Genzaki's cryptoglobin give you the strength to do that, I wonder?
Absorb? What are you talking about?
Stop it, Sirei. Don't tell her. You mean you don't remember, Ava? You killed Genzaki and sucked him dry. Sucked him up real good. Taking his cryptoglobin made your own power of God stronger. Strong enough to break through my brainwashing. This isn't good. When Eva finds out what she did, she'll...
I took his power. I consumed the power of God. That can't be. I violated the taboo. No!
Ava, calm down. You killed an irreplaceable member of our special defense unit. The least you could do is remember him.
That's enough, Sirei. Restraining Takumi comes first.
Restraining me?
Sorry, man, but can't risk you running around trying to do something like this again.
Do us a favor and come quietly, okay? I really don't want to fight you.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I just like run around the side of the cage.
Can't catch me over here now. No, I'm over here.
Stop running, Takumi, stop.
Now I'm over here. I'm over this side.
Come on, just stop it. Stop, gosh, stop moving. Guys, maybe if we come from one side of the cage to the other side of the cage, instead of just chasing him on this one side, we could actually stop him and corner him. No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Besides, it's 4 against 1. You don't seriously think you could win with odds like that, do you? Bitch, do you know how upgraded I am? The 4 of them began to close in on me.
I broke God's law. It can't be. It's a lie.
I can't let Ava out while she's like this. When she got out, she's in no condition to run or defend herself. Ramona's about to give up hope. Suddenly, boom! What the fuck was that? There was the sound of explosion and a blinding light flooded my vision.
What's this? Oh, my eyes! Eyes, it burns!
A flash grenade. But who could have thrown it?
Over here, Takumi, hurry! You? Shion? I don't know. Still dazzled by the light, I took hold of his hand and let him... Oh, Ado. And let him lead me away. After a terrifying few seconds of running blind, the light started to fade. We got Ava out too? How did we do that? Somehow we made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here?
Hi, Takumi, it was me. You didn't think I was gonna be part of this route, did you? I was just hanging out in the gymnasium, fucking eating my dino nuggies when I heard all this shit was going down. It looks like we lost them. It's a good thing Carrara left me a bunch of traps lying around in a room.
You know why? I think it's because he figured out how to get out of these cages, right? It wasn't just me Ado had saved. He'd somehow gotten Ava out of her cage and brought her with us.
You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Ava's, it caused some kind of fall with the electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time. I just chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. I planned to stay put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. But then I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team, Takumi, and that just sounded swell to me.
I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cage was moved to.
Well, I'll leave that part to your imagination. The point is, once I heard about that, I couldn't remain passive anymore. While you were busy in the courtyard just now, I snuck out and got the real key from the war room.
Ah.
And while the others were blinded, I opened up Ava's cage and let her out.
Okay, but why? Why would you save the two of us?
You're allying yourself with Ava, aren't you? That means you're an enemy of humanity now. And as you know, I hate humanity. I hate them so fucking demon much.
What? No, that's not what I was trying to do. God damn it.
Perhaps not, but that's what everyone is going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. You're still gonna demon die today, Takumi.
He's right. It was bad enough the others found out I was helping Ava, but if they also think I'm working with Ado.
Well, good luck from here on. Consider this a parting gift.
Ado handed me a knapsack that had been lying on the ground nearby.
I packed a set of Ava's battle gear and some light rations, as well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcome here.
What? What? No, you're right.
I left a fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. Use it and get out of here.
Takumi, are you sure about this?
Ava hadn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what she'd done yet, but she calmed down a little now, and although she wouldn't say it, she seemed worried. It's fine, Ava. This just means I get to reunite you with Commune in person. And after that, we can figure out a way to open up peace talks. This might actually be better for us. Let's end this war together.
Takumi.
Yeah, there's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity are doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you end your life in a way that has meaning for you.
What are you going to do, Ado?
I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. I'm bored. Besides, it might be fun to see how long this school lasts without you here.
Okay, well, thanks again.
Don't mention it. Really don't. Your gratitude makes my skin crawl. You better leave before they come after you, or I murder you right now.
Right, come on, Ava. Let's go.
Okay.
Seriously, how long are my eyes gonna be blinded like this? Is this forever? Holy shit! What the hell was that shit?
Fuck.
Yeah, seriously, wow, this is a really long flash grenade. Long enough to allow people to have a nice, hefty conversation outside.
And so Ava and I ran, leaving Last Defense Academy behind us. I only looked back once, one final look at the school. For a moment, I thought I saw Karuha standing there, seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face. Which is definitely Nozomi watching them, right?
There he goes. Didn't you want to say anything to him?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say.
Aw.
You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret?
Oh, Nozomi helped as well. I see. I see. That's cool. I said, I certainly doubt you like just listen in on that shit, right? Aw. Nozomi was helping us out the whole time, so she was talking to Ado to help. Wow. Nozomi's the fucking best, dude. She's just the fucking best. She's the best waifu. Fuck you. Like, I just want her and Takumi to get together. One of these endings better have that, or I'll be pissed. Where they're together, they're happy. They don't even need to be aware of all the other dank shit. They get like their happy ending together, you know? Aw. I guess technically the one in the rebellion room, they sort of did, right? She gave a teacher.
But it didn't show the Mickey out, damn it!
He even begged me for my help. Let me out of my cage. Even went around and found the real key. All for him. Is this what they call unselfish love? You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing.
No, that's not it. It's... Honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive, but as long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong. No one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the future and says just the enemy anymore. If that's how he feels, I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust his decision, just like he always has.
Aw. Oh lord, crazy old Sirei out here. To think the team leader of the special defense unit would run off with an enemy commander. Sumino follows Awatsuki's lead and starts fighting on their side instead. It could be a problem. We're better off detonating the bomb in him now so that that doesn't.
Wait a moment, Sirei.
Huh?
You're stopping me, Shizahara. What gives?
From Vesta's point of view, Ava is already a traitor. I can't imagine the invaders welcoming her or Takumi with open arms. And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of the planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own. Give them enough time and they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school.
Yeah. What? You think we can afford to just wait for them to come crawling back?
They'll effectively be acting as decoys while they're out there. They might even kill some of our enemies for us.
But what if Veshnis kills Takumi and takes his cryptoglobin? Beating her is going to be hard enough already. I think Hiriko's doing this because she doesn't want Takumi to die. She's literally trying to stop Sirei from blowing him up.
We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Ava, and Takumi anyway.
Wow.
And I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason either. He has a plan. I'm certain of it.
What kind of plan?
I don't know, but I do know he'll do his best for us in his own way. You can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance on him figuring something out?
Dude, I feel like I am feeling such insane like whiplash. Anybody else feeling that too? Like, this is what I mean. This is exactly, to be fair, I don't want to like body the game too much here. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, oh, that route fucking ruined this game. No, like I said, I don't even think that's gonna be the only one that I'm gonna be like, oh, this one's definitely less than others, right? Like I said, it's just how this game is, when you have this many possible fucking routes, right? It's not possible to have all of them be like of equal quality, right? It's just too many. It was already insanely ambitious to begin with, right? But to me, it's just like the whiplash of going from the last route to this one, where just the writing is so much better. And I will say, at the very least, it's making me appreciate like the writing now, right? I think more than I was before, where before I was like, I sort of kind of gotten used to it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just the way the game is. And then I had a moment where, fire really fell off. And now I'm back to where it's really on again. And now I'm like, fuck, dude, holy shit. Wow. Holy dumb fuck. You really see the difference, right? So appreciate the moments where the writing is super good.
Also, a little reminder, we could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to fix you. You consider this your way of returning the favor.
Well. I never had you pegged for the sentimental type, Shizahara. Thought you were all about strategy and logic. Sure, why not? You won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's always better to bet on a slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get.
We certainly do.
Damn. Okay. Shit. Butter my biscuits and call me Sally. Yeah, you know what? I think this is actually a good spot, you know? I think this might be a good spot to end it, because we're still pretty early, and this one clearly does not feel like it wants to move at an insane pace. So instead of trying to like potentially, stick this all in one fucking ending here, or one episode, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. This one definitely feels like it actually is trying to take its time, which I'm already digging this a lot. This is I actually really wanted to see the real Ava, so I'm glad that she did break out of the brainwashing. And the thing that's getting me to, again, is like they're really going out of their way to explain why things are the way they are. Like, because she absorbed the cryptoglobin, the commune brought her back out of it. So it sort of makes sense that she's not like Takumi, where Takumi was completely fucked, right? Because I think Takumi might have been able to save himself if he could have gotten another commander whose cryptoglobin he could absorb, right? That might have been enough to unfuck him a bit, but after what Sirei did, granted, he technically did. I mean, now I think about it, even in that ending, you still got a moment where he could unfuck Sirei or unfuck Takumi to be himself again, but it was already too late. We were gonna die, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, this is oh my god, I'm already enjoying the shit out of this one. And I just like Ava a lot. She's clearly a kind, good person. So again, I hope that this leads to a good ending for her, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode as much as I did, and are also feeling the insane whiplash from last episode. If you did, please do leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.